Game in 2017. I will tell you what I think that in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit that like button. Let's get one thing out of the way first. They're already making a new Bioshock game according to the 2K CEO Strauss Selneck. I hope I pronounced it right. Anyway, it will be made by 2K Marin, the guys that worked on Bioshock 2 according to the CEO. This was in May 2014. Well, in October 2013 they were hit with extreme layoffs after the Bureau XCOM Declassified. Remember that game? Well, it was not that good, it totally bombed. So after the layoffs, the people that stayed there were probably making themselves ready to work on this new Bioshock game. It's not really weird that 2K still wants to make Bioshock games, even though the mastermind Ken Levine is not working on the series anymore. He's now doing his own stuff in his own, like, smaller studio. Maybe we'll see his game in 2017 as well, that would be great. In May 2015, the Bioshock series sold 25 million units after they stated that Bioshock is a permanent franchise. A permanent franchise that you want to show off soon. It has been way too long. Interesting is that recently Corey May, a veteran video game director and scriptwriter, announced that he is moving to 2K as a senior narrative director. He announced it on his Facebook page, and there's a guy that says make Bioshock great again. Okay, wink wink, does he know something? And I mean, Corey is not responding to him, so he must think like, oh man, shut up please, I shouldn't have told him. Or this is just completely random. Anyway, Corey May worked on Assassin's Creed and Prince of Persia. He is moving to Novato. And that's the place where 2K Marin is. Is that coincidence? Well, I don't think so. They want a great talent, of course, to work on this game, to work on the narrative, because that is so important, and they need that to follow up one of the best stories in games. So when will we see this new Bioshock game? Well, I think 2017 is totally possible. In 2014, 2K announced that 2K Marin was working on this new Bioshock game. It's 2017 now. They just released the collection as well, showing that they want people to care about the franchise anymore and of course make a lot of money. But they also give people the chance to experience the games if they haven't already. So if you skip them on PS3, Xbox 360, you can now play them in a nice collection. And also to get everyone in the Bioshock mood again. I mean, a lot of people that already played these games bought this collection again, to get in the Bioshock mood. In December 2016, the Bioshock games were also made available for backwards compatibility. And while this is maybe far-fetched, we also saw this with Red Dead Redemption on the Xbox One. It was suddenly backwards compatible in July 2016, and Red Dead Redemption 2 was announced 3 months later. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a Take-Two game, the parent company of 2K. A more connected game because of course Red Dead is from Rockstar, they can do whatever they want. No, XCOM is published by 2K, and XCOM Enemy Within was backwards compatible 2 days after the XCOM 2 coming to Xbox One announcement. So while this is the other way around, they are making it backwards compatible after the announcement instead of before, this could still be connected somehow. I mean, it makes sense. You want people to get excited for a series by giving them the option to play it and let it reach the news. I mean, suddenly people are talking about XCOM again because it's now backwards compatible. 2017 seems to be the year. 4 years after the release of Bioshock Infinite, the year after the collection release, and the fact that all the games are now backwards compatible. 2017 seems to be the year. 4 years after the release of Bioshock Infinite, the year after the collection release, and the fact that all the games are now backwards compatible on Xbox One. I think I know where they're going to show this. Maybe not for the first time, that we will see the game announced in May or April, but we will see probably some extensive gameplay on the Microsoft stage at E3 2017. Microsoft is in a tough spot now. They have some games in the lineup, but they're far behind the PlayStation 4 in terms of sales, and they don't have the games to combat Sony's first party lineup. They also have the Scorpio coming out, the most powerful console. That will be nothing without games. No, I don't think that Bioshock 4 or whatever it will be called will be a Scorpio exclusive, but I do think that they will have the pleasure of showing the new Bioshock game on the new hardware during the E3 press conference. Why? Well, because you want to show the game from a first party perspective on the most powerful hardware. Of course, you want the game to look as good as possible. We already see a lot of games running on PC when they first get announced. Microsoft needs also something that is exciting, a new game, to boost their press conference. And because Sony will already have a jam-packed show with Spider-Man, Destiny 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Call of Duty, new Sucker Punch game, maybe a new Studio Japan game, God of War, Detroit, maybe Death Stranding or Last of Us Part 2 stuff, they're already settled. Microsoft though, they need to show you why you need to buy the Scorpio system, and to do that they need new and exciting games. So probably Cyberpunk 2077 and a new Bioshock game, show gameplay for the first time. That will really get people excited. Of course they still need first party games, but this will also help with the excitement of the show. Then of course an important Bioshock question, where will it be set? I personally think that Colombia is a safe bet, because I think it would be too risky for 2K Marin to make their own new setting. They of course made Bioshock 2 in Rapture, so maybe they will make a new game in Colombia. Although I would love to see a new setting, because then they can really also do whatever they want. They are not like restricted by the world that Ken Levine, that is not on the team anymore, created. I think Colombia is a better fit for this studio though, that they can just first make this, if it works out, create their own stuff. But yeah, I would love to be surprised, of course. Whatever it is, I think we will see it in 2017 with a release in May 2018, something like that. 2K needs new games. Right now their only upcoming games are NBA 2K18 and Red Dead Redemption 2. They need more, and they will probably add Bioshock to that lineup soon. The last game 2K Marin made was in 2013. 4 years without showing a new game for a studio, that's bad. So I think 2017, an